Two men are found dead inside a Star Valley home after a caller reports hearing gunshots, and Payson Police say there's no indication anyone else was involved. An East Valley High School employee is accused of using the campus security system to watch and download video of female students changing clothes. Scammers are once again impersonating the Gila County Sheriff's Office, threatening residents with arrest over bogus warrants, fines, and missed jury duty. And a popular Central Arizona lake is about to disappear, at least temporarily, as Canyon Lake prepares for a massive 54-foot drawdown. Good morning, Central Arizona. I'm Randy Roberson, and this is Tonto-TV, your Central Arizona news.
From Prescott and Payson to Sholo, Flagstaff to Fountain Hills, Tonto-TV.com. We don't tell you what to think, just the facts, man.
We begin this morning in Star Valley, where two men have been found dead inside a home following reports of gunfire. According to a press release issued yesterday by the Payson Police Department, officers were called to a residence on Fuller Road shortly before 11:30 Friday morning. A woman who called 911 told dispatchers she had heard gunshots coming from the home and was concerned that a 70-year-old man at the residence may have shot himself and his 40-year-old son. Payson police officers responded, along with deputies from the Gila County Sheriff's Office and members of the Gila County Regional SWAT team. After securing the scene, personnel entered the residence and found two adult males dead inside. Police have not released their identities, nor have investigators announced an official determination of exactly what occurred. Importantly, Payson Police say investigators do not believe there are any outstanding suspects or other individuals involved. The case remains under active investigation, and police say no additional information is available at this time. And in yet another troubling news report involving our schools, an employee at Corona del Sol High School in Tempe is behind bars accusing of using the school's security camera system to watch and download video of female students while they were changing clothes. Tempe police arrested Anthony Nikai Cruz at his South Phoenix home and booked him Saturday on 7 counts of felony voyeurism. According to court documents, students had temporarily been using a room to change while the girls' locker room was undergoing renovations. Security cameras in that room were apparently inadvertently left operating. Police say a security supervisor discovered the alleged misuse while auditing Cruz's activity within the surveillance system. Investigators say the system showed several videos had been exported using external devices such as thumb drives, while cloud storage was allegedly accessed from an IP address believed to be associated with Cruz's home. According to the probable cause statement, Cruz allegedly admitted after being read his rights that he watched the footage and downloaded videos, but denied selling or trading the material. The Tempe Union High School District says Cruz is not a teacher and was placed on administrative leave before the workday began on Friday. District officials say they currently believe the inappropriate use was isolated to one camera at Corona del Sol. Police are working with school administrators to identify the students affected so their families can be contacted. Cruz's bond was set at $100,000 and the investigation continues. Well, still ahead, if somebody calls claiming to be from the Gila County Sheriff's Office and says you're about to be arrested unless you pay up, don't fall for it. We'll tell you about another round of scam calls targeting local residents. And if Canyon Lake is part of your fall plans, you're going to need to make some different ones. A major drawdown will lower that lake by an astonishing 54 feet and keep it closed for months. These stories and much more are next on Tonto-TV, your Central Arizona news. Ponderosa Plumbing is Central Arizona's go-to plumbing team. For decades, homeowners, builders, and businesses have trusted Ponderosa Plumbing AZ for new construction, remodels, repairs, sewer and drain service, high-definition camera inspections, water heater installation, water treatment systems, and expert slab leak repair. When experience matters, when quality matters, when getting it done right the first time matters, Ponderosa Plumbing delivers. Locally owned, highly trusted, serving all of Central Arizona with honesty, craftsmanship, and unmatched know-how. Located at 107 West Wade Lane, Suite number 5 in Payson, call Ponderosa Plumbing AZ today at 928-476-4727. Ponderosa Plumbing AZ. Experience you can trust, quality you can count on. Well, welcome back. In other news, the Gila County Sheriff's Office is warning residents about another wave of scam phone calls, and this time the scammers are pretending to be Sheriff's Office personnel. The department says it has received multiple reports from citizens contacted by someone claiming they have missed jury duty, owe a bond or a fine, have an outstanding warrant, or could be arrested if they don't immediately comply with the caller's demands. The Sheriff's Office says very clearly, it's a scam. The Gila County Sheriff's Office will not contact you by phone or email demanding payment over missed jury duty, bonds, fines, or arrest warrants. And as always, never provide banking information, credit card numbers, or other sensitive personal information to an unsolicited caller simply because that person claims to represent law enforcement. If you receive one of these calls and have questions about whether it's legitimate or you'd like to report it, contact the Gila County Sheriff's Office dispatch directly at 928-402-1872. In other news, if you're planning a trip to Canyon Lake this fall, here's one you'll definitely want to know about. The popular Central Arizona Reservoir will close to visitors beginning September 8th. And it's expected to remain closed for a little more than 4 months. That includes the lake, boat ramps, and public access points. The initial 8-day closure will allow crews to prepare for a massive drawdown beginning September 16th. Salt River Project and the U.S. Bureau of Reclamation plan to lower Canyon Lake by approximately 54 feet as part of inspection, maintenance, and safety work involving Mormon Flat and Horse Mesa dams, along with the river channel downstream from Horse Mesa Dam. And 54 feet is not a typo. The drawdown itself is expected to take about 4 weeks. Crews will then spend roughly 8 weeks inspecting the lake and dam facilities and performing necessary maintenance, followed by another 4 weeks to refill Canyon Lake. The same type of drawdown was previously performed in 1987 and 2007. Water removed from Canyon Lake will be stored in other reservoirs and ultimately refilled from upstream reservoirs during the refilling process. SRP says customer water deliveries will not be affected by the project, so if Canyon Lake is one of your favorite boating or recreation destinations, enjoy it while you can. Beginning September 8th, you're going to need another lake for a little while. Well, coming up, the monsoon takes a vacation for most of the work week as sunshine and serious late August heat dominate central Arizona. But don't write off the storms just yet. A significant change arrives this coming weekend. We have your full weather forecast report coming up next.
I'm Garrett Goldman, and this year my wife and I decided to remodel our home. The home was built as a period-specific home modeled after an 1800s farmhouse and had single-pane windows which were very inefficient. When we started the planning process, we interviewed several window companies to retrofit the existing windows in our house, and we chose Lowry's Window and Door as our contractor. The reason we picked Lowry's is their customer service. The owner of the company, Bobby Lowry, came out to our house multiple times to identify a window that would fit within the existing windows, and then also a method that would allow us to keep all of the existing woodwork in the house and not have to redo any of it. Looking at all of the options for windows, we chose Pella double pane windows for our house because of their look and also their ability to be retrofitted into the existing window frames. Since completion of the project, we absolutely love our new dual-pane Pella windows. I would recommend Lowry's for anybody looking to retrofit your existing windows or a new build because of their experience, craftsmanship, and exceptional customer service.
Big news! The station you've known as KRAMFM.com has grown into something even bigger, CentralArizonaRadio.com. You'll still hear the same classic rock you love, along with trusted local news, accurate weather, and community conversations, all in one place. Same station, same great music, bigger mission. So update your bookmarks and start listening today at CentralArizonaRadio.com. That's CentralArizonaRadio.com. Take Central Arizona with you. Well, we're starting off this Tuesday with sunshine, dry weather, and plenty of late August heat across central Arizona. Around the higher elevations, afternoon highs will range from the upper 80s up at Heber on top of the rim to the mid and upper 90s around Prescott and Payson. Sedona will climb to around 101, Globe reaches 103, and down in toasty Tonto Basin, we're looking at another very hot afternoon with a high around 109 degrees. For most of the region, there's essentially no meaningful storm chance today. The exception is up around Heber and portions of the higher country where there's about a 20% chance for a shower or thunderstorm. Tonight stays mostly clear and quiet. Overnight lows in the higher country generally fall into the lower to upper 60s, with warmer locations ranging through the 70s and Tonto Basin remaining right around 80 degrees for a low overnight. And the big story through the middle of the week is simply hot and dry. Wednesday and Thursday bring abundant sunshine, with the rim country remaining in the upper 90s, while our hottest lower elevation communities again push roughly 105 to 110 degrees. But Friday begins the transition. We will remain hot during the day, but moisture starts working its way back into central Arizona Friday night, bringing our first broader chances for showers and thunderstorms. By Saturday, storm chances increase across the region, especially Saturday night. And Sunday looks considerably different from what we're seeing today. Showers and thunderstorms become increasingly likely across central Arizona, with temperatures beginning a noticeable retreat. That cooler and more unsettled pattern continues into Monday, when the rim country could struggle to get out of the upper 80s, while even the hottest lower elevations fall back into the 90s. So for the next several days, the concern is the heat, especially in Globe, Tonto Basin, and the lower elevations. So stay hydrated, limit strenuous outdoor activity during the hottest part of the afternoon, and never leave children or pets inside a parked vehicle. Then, keep an eye on the sky this weekend as monsoon moisture and thunderstorm chances make their return. And finally, police officers, firefighters, and paramedics are preparing to settle an age-old public safety rivalry. Not with badges, not with hoses, and thankfully not with handcuffs. They're doing it with dodgeballs. And it's for a very good cause. And you gotta know, this would be fun to watch. Law enforcement versus firefighters versus EMS. 6 players to a side and traveling trophy on the line. And presumably absolutely no mercy once that opening whistle blows. The Camp Verde Marshal's office is hosting a Public Safety Dodgeball Tournament this November, bringing first responders together for some friendly and, we're guessing, highly competitive competition. It's happening Friday, November 13th from 5:30 until 9 at the Camp Verde Parks and Recreation Gym. Departments can enter more than one 6-person team, and the tournament will feature double elimination competition, with one ultimate champion taking home the traveling trophy and, perhaps more importantly, bragging rights. But here's what makes this one event especially worthwhile. It's all a Thanksgiving fundraiser and food drive for local families in need. Instead of a traditional entry fee, each participating team contributes a $50 gift card to a local supermarket. And spectators get in by bringing a non-perishable Thanksgiving food item. Canned food, stuffing, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, or another holiday staple. Every bit of it goes toward helping local families this Thanksgiving. So yes, it's cops versus firefighters versus EMS, and somewhere along the way, somebody is almost certainly going to discover that being able to run toward a burning building doesn't necessarily mean you can dodge a red rubber ball traveling at your head. But when the final whistle blows, the entire community wins. One team, one community, stronger together. And that's a pretty good way to end this Tuesday edition of Tonto-TV Central Arizona News. Remember, you can find our reports throughout the day at Tonto-TV.com and CentralArizonaRadio.com. I'm Randy Roberson. Thanks for joining us, and make it a great day.
From Prescott and Payson to Sholo, Flagstaff to Fountain Hills, Tonto-TV.com. We don't tell you what to think, just the facts, ma'am. Woo!